back with some D&D side sessions. Today's Russ side session for his new character.
That's gonna die
Oh yeah.
because I make poor decisions. And there's nobody to stop me.
Yeah, dude. Alright, dude. Would you like to introduce your character and what they do?
Yeah, dude. So I got a motherfucker right here. His name's Finnick. He's a little bounty hunter on the side. He doesn't align with the guilds or anything. He just goes around and picks up some jobs here and there. Oh, dude, on my screen it still does not look like what it's supposed to, but it's okay. Oh, I gotta look at yeah. All right, yeah, he's a good old boy. He's a barbarian. Um, so yeah,
Alrighty, dude. So you're starting in good old desert land, man.
yeah. Ad Telemandus.
You like that place, man.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate the desert.
So, given you said you're more on the down low for jobs, Atalanta's probably the best place, other than like Soxilia, obviously.
Right.
But Soxilia is more like gang association sort of thing.
Yep.
So with that, I would say that you are familiar with people from the Fighters Guild, the Bounty Hunters Guild, and the Mercenaries Guild. You have
Okay.
some association, like you just kind of know them.
Yeah. Yeah. I might help with odd and end jobs here
Yeah.
and there.
But for those sort of jobs, around Atalantis is the best. Because, yeah, they don't really care about their lower class of people around Atalantis.
Hey man, who you calling lower class? I got 120 gold to spend.
I wasn't talking about your character. I'm talking about the way of the land.
Yeah. Dude, I'm wrong.
Um,
Think
yeah. So we're gonna take it back a few steps from where we are in the our main group stuff.
okay.
So during this time, you have just heard about the king. Okay, I had to remember because originally this guy was emperor, but it wouldn't have made sense if this guy was emperor. But okay, he's a king now. I forgot I changed it. The king has recently called for a bunch of the lower class people to be brought in. Well, he doesn't specifically say the lower class people, but you see most of the guards and stuff rally, or not rallying up, but like, more like,
Corralling.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to think of. Most of the people off the streets and bringing them to his sort of palace. You haven't been offered to go there, but all the more peasant people have been.
Okay. Does it look like the majority of the the town is going, or is it just like is it like all at once, or is it kind of like a couple day thing?
It's over a few days.
Okay, so it's not like a huge like migration of
Yeah.
peasants. Okay, where am I at currently?
Um, you're in Atalanta specifically.
All right, but like a bar,
Uh,
the guild place.
it could be up to you, man. What place do you think you'd be hanging out at?
Um, Probably just got out of the bar. I got a little drink in me. Um, Probably just wandering around waiting for something interesting to happen or find the next job.
Alrighty, dude. Um, so coming out of the bar, you would pretty much just see, basically the same thing that's been going over the last couple days. You'd see like a very large group of peasant people getting just moved along the street. They'd have 3 guards surrounding them, one in the back and 2 off to the side, kind of just mushing them forward towards the palace.
Gotcha. Um, Looks like they got everything under control, or
Yeah, the
kind of.
peasants don't seem to be doing anything about it. They're kind of okay with it.
Do I know why they're getting called in, or is it just something that's
It's
just gotta
it's
happen?
mostly been covered up. No one really says. Just the king is asking for people to come up. The most you've really heard is there might be like a feast of some sort.
Can I go up to one of the guards if there's anyone that I would recognize, specifically them, but if not, then just any of the guards.
No one specific.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to go up to one. Excuse me. What's going on here?
We're just rounding up people to take to the king's palace.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Is that there's a feast going on, isn't there?
Yes, well, you know, he's deciding to want to take care of some of the lower class people out on the streets, so we're just going out and grabbing them. We're asking them to come with us. Anyone that we see, just sitting out on the side of the roads.
Well, I'm a lower. It's free, right? The food.
Yeah,
I'm a lower class person.
he
People.
looks you up and down. You don't seem lower class.
Uh, for 10 gold, I am, and I'll jingle the gold pouch I have.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
11.
Yeah, bribing me isn't gonna get you anywhere.
Can't have anything in Atlantis. All right, well, I'm just gonna mosey on out of here, and I'll start kind of slowly walking in with the lower class people. Kind of just walking the same direction, looking up to the sky, down at the sand, kicking some rocks, making my way the same direction they're going.
Okay. Are you literally just walking into like their group, basically?
Yeah, man, but I'm trying to be stealthy about it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
20,
It's pretty good.
16 dexterity.
these NPCs? I put them under here. I did, okay. I was like, what the hell? Alright. Alright, you're successfully able to maneuver into the group of people, like like in Assassin's Creed games, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys head down the road. A few roads. And, eventually you make it up to the palace. The doors open up. So the palace is sort of like, it has like a outer wall. And then on the inside there's a courtyard, and then you have the actual main building. It has, the east and west wing. And then one main part that's taller. And, in the courtyard, you see that there is a small, like, sort of, pond. And you see a bunch of other, like, peasants gathered around here currently. And, once you guys get in, one of the guards just sort of steps in front of everyone and just, alright, all of you. You can mosey around the palace, you can go to the east wing, it's open to any of you, that's where the sleeping quarters are. Just don't be going into the main wing.
Main wing, got it.
I'll
I'll look at like any of the like a peasant next to me. So they got you too, huh?
Yeah, they got all of us for the most part.
Well, I heard there's a feast going on, but I don't see any food.
They're probably still preparing since they're grabbing people.
Yeah. What do you think that pond is? You think it's just some water? Or you think it's like a pool?
Yeah, I think it's just water.
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 All right, well, I'll see you, fella. And
Alright.
I'll make my way up. Is there... So is like everyone just kind of sitting here, or is it people going to like the east wing?
There's people just all about. Some of them are hanging around the little pond, and some of them are heading to the east wing. You see it, the doors are open to it, and there's just guards standing by them.
Okay. I would like to make my way towards one of the guards, but as I'm still in like a crowd of people, want to like scoop my hand in like some of the dirt and sand and rub it like on my face and my clothes, kind of like dirty myself up a bit.
Yep.
And I'll approach one of another guard, not the same one, but one of the ones up at the front.
Mm-hmm.
When's the feast going on there, brother?
As far as I know, it should be sometime tonight.
Plenty of food, right? I haven't eaten in a couple days.
The chefs are hard at work.
Sounds so what? Why can't we go into the main wing? You said that was off limits.
Well, that's where the king's actual residence is. He doesn't want no one in there.
Okay. Alright, I'll just wait here then. Can I examine the pond? If I can get up to it.
Oh, yeah. It's just kind of like in the middle. People are kind of already surrounding it. There are like little, pumps there that, people can get like just water out of into cups.
Okay. Is it a natural pond or is it like a man-made, like stone-lined pond?
Give me a history or nature check.
History or nature. Both are pretty good. 11.
It could be either or, honestly. Maybe it was just an oasis the whole place got built around. Maybe they slowly moved water over here.
Interesting. Alright, so out of game knowledge, Jackson knows that there was a sickness going around in Atlantis.
This is later on, yeah.
Okay, so this is after all that.
This is before that.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, yeah, I'll just wait for someone to call us in to food, make some chit chat.
After some time, after the sun starts to set, you've been around a bit. Have you gone into the wing any?
No, I don't care too much about going into the East Wing. I probably won't stay. I'll probably just get some food and leave.
After the sun begins to set, a guard comes out of the West Wing, and he sort of just announces that it is open, and that is where the feast is being held. And yeah, they just open up the main doors of the West Wing for everyone to go into.
All right, I'll head that way.
All right. Yeah, everyone starts heading in. A bit crowded, bumping into each other. When you get in there from where you go in like earlier or like later behind a bunch of people?
Definitely earlier. I want to get pretty close to the front in line, get my food quick.
All right. Whenever you head in, you see a very large dining hall. Towards the very back of the hall, you do see like a sort of open area. There's a door leading back. There's a small section that has like a wall, and then it has like a little opening. You can see it is sort of where the kitchen is, from what you can tell. And in front of that wall, there is a bar as well. But yeah, people are getting seated down at the giant dining table. There's probably a good 40 or so chairs along this table.
Okay. Is there like a head of the table, like a big, obvious, like someone very important is gonna sit here?
Yeah, like it doesn't seem too fancy, but
Right.
the chair's a bit different.
Okay. Just trying to figure out if the king is gonna be anywhere. Is like people grabbing seats, or is there like a cafeteria lunch line?
People are grabbing seats. Some of them are heading up to the back where that sort of small bar is.
Okay. I'll head to the bar. See what's on the drink menu.
Alright. So behind the bar you just see like a normal human looking guy. He's dressed in sort of noble-ish clothing, and then he just has his apron on.
What drinks y'all offering tonight?
Oh, well, with all these people, we just mainly got beer out here, beer and ale.
I'll take the biggest cup of ale y'all are offering.
Alright, no problem. And he just
While I'm up here, I'll catch him. Make that 2. I don't want to get back up during my meal.
Alright. You see him grab up 2 pint glasses and pour some ale into them.
All right. I'll grab them, go find a seat
All right,
somewhere close to the exit,
all right,
or any sort of probably the exit, any sort of back door or main exit.
alrighty. I'll say
Yeah.
you're able to find one easy enough before too many people get in. But yeah, over time it's just sort of like everyone's scuffling in. Probably after a good 10 minutes or so, the line of people coming from outside starting to slow down. There's not as many people coming in anymore. The dining table is sort of just about full. Um, and they're running out a bit of seats. Some people have just grabbed up plates after grabbing some food from the dining table and headed outside. But other than that, you would see that oh, nothing. It just reestablished. You would see that a nobler looking guy would walk in back from where the bar was,
Mm-hmm.
and you just see him conversing with the barkeep, and then goes back to the kitchen for a bit.
Not the king, right?
Not the king.
Do I have any neighbors?
Like just
Like-
people sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would look at them. There's one of them on my right side. What do you think's on the menu tonight?
So already at the dining table, there's like a bunch of food laid out.
Oh, have I missed that? What do we have there?
Man, it's basically like a Thanksgiving dinner, man.
Okay, throw my greens off my plate. Focus on the protein, all the meats.
All right. Yeah, there's just like plates, like stacks of plates that are sitting every few like feet on the dining table you can grab from.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab all the meat of each type. Not all of it, but fill my plate up with all that I can grab.
All right. You'll see it. There's like there's different procurements of meat that have come from like outside of Orberan as well. You know, there's like some deer.
Yep.
And well, yeah, because Orberan don't really got like good meat from animals. It mostly has big ass bugs.
I'm pretty well traveled. I think I wouldn't mind eating any of it.
All right.
But no greens or fruits. We're a carnivore.
All right, man.
No utensils either. Just a side note.
All right.
Grabbing
Hey.
all of the meat with my hands.
You'll probably see a decent amount of people at the table doing the same thing.
Hell yeah, my type of people.
After a little while longer, you'll see that same noble person come back into the room and sort of sit at the end of the table. He just holds for a bit as everyone's eating. Would you like to give me a perception check?
Yes. And I do have a question that I'll have to message you. I don't want to spoil anything.
With the perception check, you will see that he's sort of looking around. He's peering and looking, sort of at everyone up and down the table. And every now and again, you'll see him sort of just stop and just look more closely to certain people. But that's about it.
All right. When he's not near me, I'll look at one of my neighbors. Who do you think that guy is?
You'll see him just have like his mouth stuffed with like some of the bread. I don't know. He's a noble guy.
Well, shit. All right.
I'm just here for the food.
I'm just here for the food. All right, he's just looking. He's not like saying any whispers or.
No.
Okay. Does he have like a preference on who he's looking at?
You can't tell exactly. He's kind of just like getting a study of the room, looking at everyone. Sometimes he pauses on certain people.
Okay. Are there like waiters and waitresses, bartender, or like, people walking around filling up drinks?
Yeah, you would see like a couple of servants here and there.
All right, I'll let out a large burp and raise my 2 glasses that are finished.
Alright, someone will walk over to you.
Yeah, I need some more ale to wash down all this food.
I'll get that for you, sir. You see like an older guy, come over and, take up the cups and put them down on his little platter he's carrying with him. And, he'll leave and he'll be back in just like a couple minutes.
Alrighty. Still continuing to chomp down on some food.
Right. And, after a little while, the guy at the end of the table, the noble, he will begin to speak up just as, the older servant comes back with your drinks. Okay, everyone. Well, today the king has granted you a great feast. And, he would like to offer a few of you a way of life, some new job, a career, perhaps. Some of you look like you could befit some of our guard, maybe the servants. Maybe you could be some of the personal knights of the king. I've looked about and seen some of you are a bit stronger than the others, so I have personal selections. And I'll be beginning with anyone that could be part of the guard or militant group of our kingdom. And then, you'll see him get up from his chair and sort of go around to everyone asking him. As far as you can tell, at least. It's a bit, like, quiet compared to everyone else that begins to, like, talk in the room.
Right. I have my weapons on me, right?
Yeah, you still got your weapons.
Is anybody else, any of like the lower class people that I can see?
Do they have weapons?
Yeah.
You would probably see, like, every now and again you might see one with, like, an axe or a dagger or something that might be on their side.
Right. I don't know. I don't want to work for them, so I'm just gonna keep chomping down on food until someone comes up to me.
Alright. So after a little while, pretty much everyone he goes up and talks to heads over and, goes towards the door, towards the back of the room that, leads out. As far as you could tell, it actually does lead up to the, main part of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Just by where the door is placed. But after a bit, he does walk up to you, the noble guy.
Right.
Hello there, good sir.
I don't know about good, but what can I do for you?
You have any interest in working for the king?
No, not really.
Hmm.
Just kind of here for the food.
You have any sort of profession or job that you do?
Yeah, killing bad people, hunting down bad people. That's really about it.
And, how much do you get paid currently for that?
Well, every job's different. Depends on how far out I go, what the details of the mission are. But I mean, if you're willing to talk wages, yeah, I work for pretty steep prices. I'm good at what I do.
Well, this is the king we're talking about here. He probably could pay you more, and he'd give you the same sort of job.
I don't do oaths, so how long is am I like an indentured servant? I have to work a certain amount of years, got a contract, or is it kind of just I come and go as I please type shit?
Well, if you're for someone that, it likes to go out and do your job, he'll probably work out a deal with you to come and go.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll think about it. You sign me up and I'll work for you, or the king, not for you, but you know what I'm saying.
Alright, well, you just head to that door over there, back by the bar, and if you head into the main hall, there'll be some people there waiting for you.
Does that mean I'm finished eating?
Whenever you're done, you can head over.
Alright, I'll grab like a big ass turkey leg and like a roll of sausage links. And I'll walk and eat at the same time with my cups in my arms.
Alright. No one seems to be bothered or anything by it.
Yeah, I'll make my way to the next room.
Alright. You head over through the door. It's already been opened up. On the other side is a guard just standing next to the door. And, inside you see pretty much like, just like the main entrance of the palace. There's, two carpets leading up to staircases that meet up at the top. In the middle there is a chair between the staircases. No one's there right now. You see some other peasants that have been sort of walking about in there. They have like moderate builds to them.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, compared to most of the other people you've seen in the room with you.
Yeah, I kind of just meander around, wait for some more information.
Alright. After a little while, you will see a door up at the top open. This is at, like, the top of the stairs. But, you'll see, Knight step out. He looks a bit different from all the other knights you've seen around Orbaran. This one is very vibrant with the armor he has on. It's sort of like a, bronze armor, but it has like a man, I forget what those things are. Like a yellow cloth on him that goes along the front off his shoulder.
Oh, like yeah, like a shoulder cape.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what they call it. Or not pauldrons, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And on the top of his head he has sort of like or his helmet even. He has a sort of or a reef, a golden reef on his helmet.
Okay.
But he sort of just steps out. All right, all of you, it's time to come before the king. And he sort of just waves his hand back.
All right. I'll finish all of my food and drinks and kind of wipe myself off. I'll just leave my cups on the floor.
All right.
Or give them to a guard.
All right, yeah, there's that one beside the door.
We'll go give a loud belch. I'm finished with these. And I'll hand him my drinks.
You just sort of hear him sigh before he takes them from you.
I'll follow the dude.
All right. Yeah, so only a couple more people came in after you. There's probably a good group of like 15 of you, of all the people that you did see in that dining hall. But as you head through the door at the top, you come out in like another small courtyard. So you're back outside. There are like awnings all the way around. It's sort of like how villas are. There's just like a small hallway of awning, pretty much, all the way around. And then you're just in that little courtyard. And in the back of it, you would see it. There's just another door. It heads even further up into the palace. But you would see a guy sitting down in a chair. Got his crown on, and you would suspect that is obviously the king.
Okay.
But after you all head in, the knight that brought you in would shut the door behind you. And after a little bit, the king will begin to speak. So you all have been selected by one of my advisors that you can work for me, essentially, in some way or form. It depends on what you're good at. I'd like each of you to come up to me one at a time and explain yourselves.
I will not step out first.
Alright. So you'd see everyone come up one at a time. You'd overhear that some of them are like people from the outer towns, farmers, or, man, I can't remember, like, words at all today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farmers and whatnot.
It's not a logger. What are they called? A lumberjack. There we go. There's like farmers, lumberjacks on the outer side.
Are there a lot of
the
trees
town.
in Antiloandis?
Well, it's like the outer towns, like Faladel and Paveron.
Okay.
That's where they end up having to get their wood from if they don't have contracts for it from other places.
Right.
But yeah, after a little bit, it starts to come down to just you and a couple other people.
Yeah, I'll head up.
Alright.
Has people been bowing as they get up to him, or like kneeling?
Most of them have just been bowing to him.
All right, I don't do that shit. Um, my name's Finnick. I'm uh, I'm pretty lethal with an axe. Not like these lumberjacks, but do a lot of work with the bounty hunters, the fighters, the mercenaries. You tell me someone, tell me a name, where they're at. I'll bring them to you, dead or alive, whatever the stipulation is. Good at
Hmm,
fighting.
sounds quite useful. Bit different from the rest of them.
I don't do the whole army following like a commanding officer type of shit. Pardon my Sloxilian French.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, French ain't a thing.
I I'm more of a lone wolf type of guy. I don't follow orders too well. I kind of do my job, and I haven't heard any complaints. And those who have complained haven't really lived too long, so not like they mattered anyways.
Good pun, by the way, man.
Yeah, thanks,
Um,
man. Hey, can't know, man.
no, yeah, man.
No pun intended, man.
Yeah, huh? um, well, I could get you set up with something. Surely, we can talk out some sort of job for you easy. There's all sorts of things I have people do here in Oberon.
Do some of them involve hunting down people?
Oh, yes, I often contract the Mercenaries Guild specifically for things.
Right. Well, you need like any political enemies taken out. Just you can rely on me.
Oh, no, we don't do that sort of thing, but there are people.
You should.
We'll work out something. Let me get through the rest of these people, and, I'll probably have to have a more private talk with you after this.
All right. I'll just turn around.
Alright. Yeah, after that, he'll go through the rest of the people. And then he'll just stand. Alright. Now there's a couple of you I'd like to bring with me. First, and I need to speak with all of you privately. And he'll sort of point at you and then two other people. Come along with me. And you'll see him head to the door. It was sitting behind him. He walks around with like a golden sort of staff.
All right. I'll follow.
All right.
Kind of in the back of the line.
All right. So, out of all the people you've seen so far, the other two people before you, they seem more like athletically built
Okay.
compared to pretty much everyone else so far. But, yeah, you guys head into this next room in the back. It's a smaller room. You see that it's like a spiral staircase in the back, but off to the side is like a little desk and, some chairs at it. He goes and sits down there, behind the desk. Come on now, the three of you, come have a seat.
I'll sit down.
Alright. So, the other two people sit with you. It's pretty much all there is. There's like 4 chairs max there. But, the three of you, I'm choosing to be part of my more personal workers, people that I can depend on to do things in and out of Oberon regularly. So I'd like to talk the conditions here of your work. What is it that you would want? And he sort of just looks over at everyone.
Money, drinks, food.
You see one of the other guys sort of just nods and like agrees with it, and then the other one just like, I've never really worked or anything in this kind of condition. He just like keeps stuttering and he can't get his words out, and then the king will just talk over him. All right, well, I can promise all the things you asked for, and he'll sort of just look at you.
Well, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What sort of living conditions are you under, or do you kind of come and go?
I kind of come and go. I'm well traveled. I've been all over. Um, know this continent like the back of my hand, pretty much. Um, I kind of just stay wherever my job takes me. Just so happened to end up here on my last one. Like I said, I do some work with the guilds every now and then, help them with some jobs and do my own thing. But
Well, for working for us, I can also promise that you will get your own living quarters here.
can't say I'll use it too much. The fucking desert sucks. Um, Too hot for my taste. But I'll use it when I'm around.
Well, you know, the adventuring types, ones that go out and do things, I'm sure there's some special stuff you can find, and you might want a private place to put it, you know? You don't want to carry around too much with you sometimes. It's always good to have a safe place and add to Lambdas.
I'll use it when I'm here.
Well, if all of you can just agree to working for me pretty much, I can promise to give you all the money you need. We have a feasting hall here for all of my people, so you won't ever have to worry about food as long as you're here. And even if you go in and out of this place, you can carry some with you whenever you leave. You'll be well supplied. Does that sound like a deal?
Sounds good to me.
You'll see the same one shake his head up and down. And then the other guy just, that sound good. And he'll end up pulling out a little scroll. Alright, I just need your names down on this scroll here. And we'll have you set in. I'll get your quarters prepared for you, and soon I'll have my advisor come down and give you your jobs.
I'll roughly scribe my name down.
Alright, do you look over the scroll any beforehand?
I can't read too good, so I'll do the rough estimate, skipping the big words.
Alright, it is pretty much just saying that you'll work for him.
All right. Any catches that I catch?
Nothing that you can tell.
All right, I'll scribe my name down.
Alright, and the other people will also write their name down.
Can I see what their name is?
One of their names is Damien, and the other one is Marlowe.
Marlowe. Which one is the stuttering one?
Marlowe.
All right, Damien it is.
Damien, it is for what, man?
He's the only one I'm going to remember, maybe.
Okay. You can tell they are super important with me just having their names ready, of course.
Yeah, dude, definitely didn't come up with them right now.
Yeah, man, I was about to say Damien and Dick. Because, just Batman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you could be Bruce Wayne, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, alright, your quarters are along the west wing. If you head on the opposite door, through the one that you came to go into the main entrance, there is a hallway filled with different quarters. You can pick one out for yourself.
Alright, I'll make my way there.
Alright. So, as you three get up the go, you head down, and, as you head out of the room, you'll see that the more gilded-looking knight, he opens the door for all of you. And, yeah, he came out to the main entrance. As you get out into the main entrance, I would like you to give me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
Yep.
Good at those. Good at those. 17! Oh my god, I am good at those.
Alright. You feel unusual.
Unusual.
Just a bit off.
Like a familiar unusual or like an unusual unusual?
Unusual. You feel like all of a sudden, like, very slightly dazed. Hey man, Cole's playing ready or not? Anyway.
Yeah. I will look at Damien. You feel that?
He sort of just shakes his head. Huh?
You feel a little dizzy?
Yeah, I've something.
I don't think I drank too much. Any of the guards around?
There's one down at the door, over towards the west wing, and then one towards the east wing.
Hey, Marlo, dumbass, you feel dizzy too?
Oh,
Yeah, all right. What,
hey, man, I just got a stutter.
Yeah, I'm done talking to you. Damien, you think we've been drugged or poisoned?
I mean, I only felt it for like a second. I mean...
I'll walk in the door and out the door again.
You don't feel it again?
Son of a bitch, what? Oh shit, I'm getting a call.
Alright. Alright, dude.
I'll just keep walking, I guess. Yeah.
Alright.
Is it nighttime?
The sun is pretty much almost all the way down.
Alright, no moon right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's check.
It's getting there, though.
Alright, I'll head to my quarters or find where they're at.
Alright, yeah, so you head past the dining hall again. You still see plenty of peasants in there. And, head to the other door opposite the one to the main entrance. And, you find yourself in a long hallway. There's a bunch of doors along it. And from what you were told, these were each a quarter you can choose.
Okay, I'll just grab one.
All right. You head inside. It seems like a basic living quarters. There's just a bed. There's a chest at the end of the bed. There's a desk. There's like a little couch on the other side of the room from the bed. Just a little table in front of it.
Pretty good rooms.
And there's a little window behind the desk next to the bed.
How's the view I got?
Well, the palace is like towards the north end of Atalantis.
Yeah.
And it just sits up a bit on a hill compared to most of it. The view isn't great, really.
All right. Are any of the quarters facing east or west? Their windows.
No.
Okay. Well, shit. Never mind then.
Well, yeah, all of them faced west.
So that's where the sun sets.
Yep.
All right. It's good enough.
Or no.
What?
What? My brain.
Sunrise. Wait. Sun.
Yes. My brain fucking fell apart for a second. That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. It rises in the east, sets in the west.
Yeah.
I was really. I was like, yeah, it sets in the west, and you're like, wait, no. I got confused.
Yeah, dude, I was confused for a second because of how I was thinking about the room.
Yeah, because we were like, the palace sits north edge of Atlantis, and then on a hill, and then okay, good. West wing, yeah. All right, I'll set my stuff down. I'll set the axe, my great axe, by the bed. Take my jacket off. Set my bag in the chest, and I'll head back to the bar.
All right.
To get some more drinks.
Yeah, the same guys there. You want more?
Yeah, just give me one cup. I'm want to stay a little sober.
All right. He fills up another pint glass and slides it over to you.
I'll give it a whiff to see if I get any scent of something not ale.
All right. You can give me a perception or investigation check.
Damn, I really like shit.
Smells about normal.
All right, I'll
Doesn't
drink
smell
it.
off.
Good.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Constitution saving throw 11.
You're feeling pretty drunk.
Fuck. Alright, I'm on a. Is there still food on the table?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab me like a plate and then grab like a bunch of red meats and some bread.
All right.
Grab my cup and head to my room.
All right.
And I'll just chill there for the night. Drink and eat. I might talk to Damien, see what his life story is. Fuck Marlowe.
Oh, Damien's. They each got their own room.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Going to
You're
might
gonna go
knock
over
on
to their room.
Damien's. Yeah. Are we all in the same like area?
Yeah. It's along the same hallway.
Yeah. I'll knock on Damien, see if he wants to chit chat before bedtime.
You'll see him open the door before you.
I got food and drink. You wanna talk?
Sure.
And I'll lead him back to my room.
All right. You'll follow.
So what was your job before all this?
He'll sit down on that like little couch. Oh, I was a lookout in Paveron.
See much action over there?
Not really. Every now and again, you'll see like tribal people fighting each other.
Yeah, the forest is a weird place.
It seems like it. I don't ever go outside of Oberon besides to help pack logs back into the town.
You never left Oberon.
Nope.
Man, it sucks here, dude. You gotta. Vusseoxath is a lot bigger than just this little desert.
Yeah, but I gotta work for my family.
You got a wife and kids?
I got a wife and one daughter.
How old is this man?
You just look at him, he might be in like his 30s.
Okay. My age is a little weird. I have no idea how old I am.
Is that because you didn't set any age?
Well, yeah, and backstory reasons.
Yeah.
I don't really know how aging works for me. If it's the same.
It would be the same, yeah.
Okay, then I'm probably mid-20s. Probably just a little younger than him.
You got any sort of family or anything?
Oh, I had a family, but we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and I kind of left that and started doing my own thing.
That's understandable.
We there was nothing really against him. Just morality. It was a bit off.
It's hard to see eye to eye with someone that don't have good morals, I would guess.
Yeah, but no, it's just been me for probably about 5 years. Kind of just started wandering around. Found a job board looking for some guys that broke the law. Needed them to return back. And I kind of just kept doing it. Turned out I was pretty good at it. Just something about being on the hunt. Just there's nothing like it.
It's always good to find a profession that you like doing.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna stay in Oberon with this job, or you gonna look to explore a little bit more?
Oh, from what the king was talking about, I'm probably gonna be going outside of Oberon some.
Yeah, well, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I don't rightly trust anyone, but you seem like an all right fella. That other guy, he's a stuttering mess.
Yeah, I noticed that. I ain't seen very many people that stutter.
Yeah. But now the king seems all right. Just that weird feeling of leaving his quarters kind of put me on the edge a little bit.
Yeah, it's unusual. Maybe it's just everything setting in, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Definitely something to keep an eye out for, or see if anything smells fishy. Who knows? Maybe we'll be out of this town next couple days, and all will be well.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be alright.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night. Probably got to get up early in the morning. Don't know when we're starting, but Best be on the safe side.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same.
Alright, night, Damien.
Yeah. You see him walk out and he'll head back over to his room.
Has the dizzying effect went away?
Yeah, it's just for a moment. It's like a small daze.
Okay. Alright, I'll lay in my bed. Is there a lock on the door?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll lock the door.
Alright.
And sit outside, or I'll look outside. Has the moon gotten up yet?
No, not from what you can tell.
Okay.
I mean, the sun is down completely, but you cannot see the moon.
Alright, I'll just head to bed. Maybe nothing bad will happen.
Alright, so you go sleep. You wake up the next morning and everything feels fine.
That's good. Not covered in blood.
No.
Alright.
There ain't no goblin knocking on your window.
Alright. I'll grab my stuff and I'll walk out into the hall.
Alright.
Is there anybody out in the hall?
No.
I'll head to the dining hall.
Alright, you head out there and it looks like most of the people are gone. There's a few servants in there just cleaning stuff up.
Is there any breakfast around here?
Yeah, just give 1 second.
Alright, I'll get me a cup of OJ if you got it. Or milk. We'll do milk.
Alright, I can get that for you. And you'll see him walk out to the back towards the kitchen.
I'll sit down at the dining table.
Alright. After a little bit of sitting there, you'll see that same noble guy come into the room. Oh, you're out and about.
Yeah. Figured I'll wake up a bit early, see if any jobs available.
Oh, yes. Well, now this one's within the city. You see, we have some issues going on apparently. But I'll get you that set up as soon as the others come in. And he'll sit down at the table in his same chair as before. After a little bit, the servant will come back out with a plate for you. It just got some, like, eggs on it, a little bit of bread, and he brings out your milk.
I'll chomp it down.
Alright. And after a little bit, you'll see Damien and Marlowe come out. And they'll have a seat at the table. The advisor will then, he'll pull out it's a scroll, another one. On the scroll, you'll see that, there's a fellow on there. It's a lizard folk. You see a description on there, and he'll just sort of start talking as he pulls it out. So we have an issue with, ex-mercenaries guild members causing some problems with some of the city folk. We just need them taken care of, you know. If you could bring him back, that'll always be a plus.
You mean bring
y-
him back alive?
yeah, if you bring him back alive, that's always a plus. But, things get out of hand. Sometimes you can take care of him if you have to.
All right. You got a last known location or somewhere in town, or is he
Well,
wandered out a little bit?
we know that he will hang around the walls now and again. He sort of likes robbing people. He tries to stick away from the guild, which is on the east side of the city. So I'd look around anywhere on the west side. Maybe outside the merchant's hall.
All right. I'll ask for the scroll if I could see it.
Oh yes, of course. And
Yeah.
he'll just present it to you. There's just a small description on there that the lizard folk was seen last wearing a sort of red leather armor. The color of his scales is green.
Okay.
He doesn't have any sort of crest or anything.
Any notable features like a scar, tattoos?
Um,
Nothing.
he would probably he just has some like scars along the top side of his mouth. There's like
Okay.
3 or 4 of them.
All right. Well, I got enough information. I'll grab my axe and my bag, finish off my milk and food, and I'll head out.
All right, well, good luck then. Let's see. We'll need one of you here. You, Damien, you stay. Marlo, you go with it. No, I'm joking.
I say I'm already gone.
Well, if you're already walking out, you would see Damien sort of walking a little bit, like, behind you.
All right, Damien.
Yeah.
So here's the plan. So you're gonna go. So we're at the north part, right?
Yeah.
Of at Telemandus.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna work your way down on the west side of the wall, heading west. I'm gonna head to the south wall. We're gonna meet in the middle. We're gonna see who finds them first. All right.
Alright, that's fine with me.
Marlo, you protect the
Marlo
king.
ain't with you.
Oh, thank God. All right, I'll see you if you run anything. You just come and try to find me, or don't be foolish.
Oh, I ain't gonna risk too much of myself.
Well, that's good. All right, I'll head a little southwest, kind of towards I guess more the middle, not
Alright.
directly south.
Well, dude. This is where we're stopping.
All righty, just in time.
Yep, dude, just holding up. I need to see what would happen today.
I'm pretty good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I've got some questions for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just some ideas.
Alright, dude.
All right, dude.
Well, going in the side session here. I'll probably actually upload this one by itself.
All righty, dude.
We'll see you guys next time with someone else, probably.
Probably someone else, dude.
Yeah, one day we'll get back to the other characters and
Yeah,
see what happened.
one day.
Yeah.
Silas is dead.
Yeah.
All righty.
See you guys later.
Bye bye.